Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mildred Adepoju. If it's your first time here, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I am so happy to bring this video to you today. I'm going to be doing a full glam, showing you how to do smoky eyes, basically to create this look I'm wearing right now. So it's basically going to be a very soft smoky, black smoky, and something you can wear out for any occasion you want. And if you do it properly, people are going to think that you went to a professional makeup artist to get your glam on. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe again. Thanks for watching as we recreate this look. I'm going to use LA Colors as my primer. Yeah, so sometimes it works. You can just use a concealer as your primer, or you can use an actual primer. So I just want to do something that you have at home or something you can always just do. I don't want to make it complicated. So that's why I'm going to be using the concealer. Some people do not have primer, by the way, so let's just conceal it and get done with it. I'm just concealing everything. Actually, this is the first time I'm using this concealer to work on my eyes. But like I said, I just want something that everybody can work with. So, patting it in. Yeah. I think I took a little too much. By the way, please ignore any background noise you hear. There's a lot of things happening around today. So I'm just using my, what's this thing called? Beauty blender, yeah? To just dab it in perfectly. So, let's say you have that occasion, you don't need to stress about buying a primer. However, if you have an eye primer, it's always good. You need to get your eye primer. The different eye primers you can try out. What the eye primer does is that it helps your makeup stay. It makes your eye makeup last longer. So I'm just patting it in. Okay, I think I actually like this. Like I said, it's my first try using LA Pro concealer. So is it LA Pro? LA Colors concealer to do this. I think I like how I'm working with this into. We usually use it in the studio for practice, like when my students are practicing. Yeah, we just use it to practice. Basically, when they're defining their brows, I tell them to use it to practice. So I'm just using it today for this. Uh, okay, so I'm going with my eyeshadow brush and I'm going in with my black. My black has shimmers a bit. So let me just go this way. Go this way with the black. Please ignore background noise. I need to reduce. So I forgot to mention, I already moisturized my face with Clinique Face Moisturizer. I really love the moisturizer. It's super, super nice. So I use Clinique already to moisturize my face. Alright, so most of the time, right, I do my foundation and my skin work before I do my eyes. But like I said, beginner friendly. So if you're not too strong with makeup, I think this will really help because I'm going to be very regular and basic with this makeup. I usually don't do smoky, but I usually don't do black smoky. I basically do purple smoky and brown smoky a lot. So I think this season I'm just going to focus on doing smoky. Yeah. So for some weeks I'll be on smoky because I have a feeling I'm going to be stuck on it for a while. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to smoothen here a bit. Um, Taking another brush, I'm going to let me just add a little pop of color here. Actually, I wanted to actually add this color, so I added it since before starting. Just like that. Mm. Alright. So, okay. Alright, so another thing I'm going to take my contour brush. This is a contour brush from Zara. I am going to just use it because I don't really like lines, like harsh lines around my eyeshadows. Like when I wear my eyeshadows, I don't like. I think it's harsh lines. Yeah, it's called. Yeah. So I'm just going to take a little. You can use a powder. You can use another shade of eyeshadows to just work on it. So I'm just going to do this. I'm using like brown here. So I'm just going to work it in to my crease. So the major part of your line there is called your crease. I'm going to work it into my crease because I don't really like the harsh lines, like I said. And I don't want everything to just be black all through. So I'm just going to work it in. Just going to add a bit of my black here. Adding a little black. A little black there. All right, so I think I like that. And the next thing I'm going to do, all right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to wear my primer. Like I said, I already cleansed my face, I moisturized, and I am going to use my mattifier by Mary Kay. Now, if you do not have a mattifier or a primer, that is all right, but it's just good to have it. I'm just going to take a little of the primer and put around my T zones. Most times I don't mattify my whole face. I don't mattify my whole face. So I'm just going to do my nose, my forehead, and here, basically. So I'm using Super Stay Foundation 334 Warm Sun. So that's what I'm using. Super Stay by Maybelline. I'm just gonna work it into my skin. Now there's a way you're supposed to wear your foundation. When you're wearing your foundation, you spread it out. Yeah, people just do the whole foundation round in a circle. No, don't go in circles. Just spread it out. It makes your work better. It makes your look more flawless, I should say. Okay. when you're wearing foundation, remember to brush it in. Because the truth is, some people just wear foundation and they don't brush it in. So they end up looking like they're wearing a mask, especially if you're looking at them from behind. I'm taking my beauty blender and I'll just dab it in for it to sit properly. Next I'm going to be doing is to wear my powder, and I'm going to be wearing Lady V. I mean V Beauty. It's a Nigerian brand, and well, not like they're paying me for this, but well. Let me do it for the culture. Alright, so let me do it for the culture. I'm just patting it using my brush, and I'm just patting it in. Beginners friendly tutorial. All right. So at this point, there's something called baking, and baking is just to make your. But how will I explain this baking thing? Well, I'm going to be baking my face now. I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'll just put a bit of the using a setting powder. Using the setting powder to bake. Alright, so I'm baking my face with a fixing powder called Dama Color by Creoline. I bought this fixed powder or setting powder when I went to Budapest, that's Hungary, and makeup artist I met at the Creoline studio told me that this is an amazing product, and really it's truly amazing. It doesn't really give you patches, marks, it doesn't squeeze your face. It's really cool. And if you use it with your Derma foundation, it is flawless, like flawless. Alright, so I'm just going to let this sit while I do other things. I'm going to go on to other stuff. I did some, I wore my lashes and lined my eyes off camera. And so we're just going back to the glam. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is to take off the setting powder I put, and I already just bronzed my face up a bit. So I'll be taking off the setting powder I put. And I told you Creoline setting powder is amazing. It doesn't stain, it doesn't give marks and all that. It's super nice, and I recommend it. I don't know where you can get it in Nigeria, but if you can get it in Nigeria, just it's really nice. Really nice. So alright, so I already put some highlighter, and I'm going to take my blush, and when you want the most appropriate way to get your blush right is to smile. Alright, so I'm just going to use a very soft blush, and I use the Clinique blush. Made it really soft, nothing heavy at all. So I just made it blend into my highlighter basically, and I'm going to, if you noticed, I didn't use any concealer to contour at any point or even to highlight. That's because I said I just want it to be easy, but you're still going to get something very close to the perfect professional brown. So I'm just going to take a shade of MAC. Actually bought this MAC in the US and they hardly get my shade. I don't know why. I've never entered the MAC studio and they give me my shade. It's always darker than me, so I end up using it to contour. So I'm going to use MAC. This is what? NC47. I'm going to use to contour. So just watch how I'm going to contour. Just going to put some here and some here basically. And just contour it. Just to give some definition to your face. So if you want to contour, there are brands that have contour kits, or you can basically just get a darker shade of powder and you're good to go and you're going to slay. As in, you'll be slaying. I think I'm good with my smoky. However, it's up to you if you want to make your smoky darker or anyhow you want to add it. Let me just add a darker powder here. I'm just gonna add the darker powder here. So if you look at my smoky, you'll see I don't have sharp lines. No. I really don't like having sharp lines when I'm wearing eyeshadows and everything. So if you want your smoky to be darker, you can make it darker because I see people smoky, it's all dark, really dark, then it's way up and way out. I mean, it's something. I don't want to have a jazzy look. I'm not going for a carnival or something. It's supposed to be maybe wedding glam, not the bride, of course. Let's say wedding guest, birthday glam, any occasion though, and you can just rock it because it looks nice. It just sits in well. It's moderate. However, if you want it darker, feel free to make it darker. But when you take your smoky eyes like this, people are going to think you had it done by a professional makeup artist, and that's basically that. Okay, my lips. I When I do smoky or heavy eyes, I always go light with my lips. So I'm going to just go with my lipstick, and it's basically by Clinique. What shade do? It's Clinique though. It's nude, but it has a bit of shimmers. I'm just going to take it around my lips. Alright, so if you want to gloss it, you can gloss it. If you have any nude, use it, that's fine. Some people might just want to wear lip gloss, some people might just want to wear anything.